Morning, everyone. You may have recently just seen my collection and blah 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 video of this, my new Lotus Elise club racer. Yes, I have basically just collected it, and yes, it is where I filmed the first video, but today I am doing a video of my first road trip with my Lotus, which, believe it or not, I literally picked this car up 5 minutes ago, and I'm already taking on the first road trip. Basically, we're in Lyon now, and I need to drive down to Monaco, which is about a 5-hour drive down. I am going to hop into this car and I'm going to take it straight on a 5-hour road trip. That does mean that I do have, look, I've got one bag in the boot there, which is tiny, but then the whole passenger side is filled up. I'm going to set some cameras up and I'm going to give you the report of what it's like to do A, road trip in a car you've just bought, B, a road trip in a Lotus Elise, which is probably not the best road trip car in the world. Let's get in and get started. Okay, here we go then. Ho ho.
Watch out.
Wow! Join me on the road then, in the Lotus, and my back is not yet hurting. So when I told Sam, seen through glass, I was going to be doing this trip down in the Lotus, he said, first thing you need to do is buy a cushion. So that filled me with confidence. But anyways, we have just hit the road. My sat-nav says 4.5 hours left to my destination, which is home, towards Monaco. So far, so good. I mean, the Lotus, okay, it's not the quietest thing in here, but it's not that noisy. I mean, I think it's actually quieter in here than it was in the 4C. Obviously, I spent quite a bit of time with Sam in the 4C on our trip across Europe. And this is definitely quieter. I don't need to scream quite as much as I did in that. Initial impressions also, the steering isn't as bad as I thought because it's not power assisted. I thought that might just be a pain, it might just be really heavy and stuff, but once you get moving, it's really light and it's really communicative and stuff, which is lovely. Visibility, not the best. I'm not gonna lie to you. And already when I come past these trucks, because this car weighs about as much as a small pebble, I can already feel it starting to sort of wiggle about when the wind hits the car. This is also quite a windy area of France. So yes, those are the first initial impressions. Seat holds me in nicely, not that uncomfortable, which is nice. I mean, most of all, I'm just looking forward to just cruising in this car. It is quite warm in here. I am going to need to figure out, is this AC? Fan speed down here? Is that working? Oh yeah, there's air coming out of there. I'm on full heat. That's not what we want. Okay, the AC is not very good. There's a first impression for you. I don't know what the hell these things are. I also have no idea what the speed limit is here. Probably gonna get like 19 speeding tickets on this trip. I miss you, cruise control, already. Girl, you know what? I want you to want it. Just to get up next to you. Just to oh my god! I'm gonna switch this down so you can actually hear what I'm saying. I don't know which toll thing I go in. And am I gonna be able to reach? Because I'm so bloody low down. Ah! How does this work? Oh my god. I can't reach. Okay, we've discovered a new issue with this car, people. I wasn't speeding. Right, so tolls are shit. Okay, update then. I'm about an hour and a half into the trip. It says 3 hours and 7 minutes left. First of all, the trip. Roads, really boring but quite smooth. Speed limit 130 the whole way, not too bad. Couple nutters, French drivers over here, just going a bit mental. But yes, anyways, that's not very interesting. How about the car? A couple things I've noticed. First of all, it's quite tiring driving this car long distance. A, because it is actually quite loud in here. B, the aircon is pretty crap. I'm not gonna lie to you. The aircon doesn't really do much. So if I have it on full, which I have had, I've had it on the coldest, it's December, and because of the matte black and being basically in a little sauna here, I've had it on the coldest second on full blast, on full blast, and I'm still kind of warm in here, so I'm gonna have to somehow try and squeeze this jumper off in this tiny little cabin. But apart from that, it is magnificent. I mean, like the steering, even just changing lanes is really, really good fun. The vision out isn't as bad as I initially thought. Like the vision backwards is okay. Blind spot is decently big, but not as bad as I first feared. But the vision out of the front is just gorgeous. You are really low, so I did notice briefly when I was driving out of the city to see the traffic lights and stuff is pretty hard because you're so low. Other things you do hear, I don't know if you just heard that, a couple of little stones and everything come back, which makes me think of like the LT and the P1 because that's what you feel in there, so yeah, that's good. Seats, I am starting to feel like they are a bit hard. They're not too bad though, like my bum is decently comfortable and my back, there's not much padding, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is quite hard, but it's not as bad as you may think. Here, as you can see, it's quite comfortable to put my arm up here, but then also I can rest my arm down here against like what I assume is like the chassis of the car. This is what you step over to get in, which is kind of funky because you're really like probably in the car. So yeah, so far it's just really, really, really exciting. I've been experimenting with Bluetooth and all of that. Sound system is pretty decent. I can put my phone through it and stuff. I've got voice control, voice command, which only this one has apparently. It was fitted aftermarket. So that's kind of funky. And then speed-wise, plenty of power, plenty of speed for this sort of driving. So yeah, overall I am so happy with this. It has one thing which I have noticed, which is really nice. It's got these two above the lights. The car sort of comes up like on a 911. Someone's sleeping there, which is quite cool because then you can sort of aim using those, which is kind of funky. I do wish I had cruise control though. I am missing cruise control. Here's the situation. Effectively, I am now 2 hours away. However, the fuel gauge, it's not a gauge, it's like an electric little thingy that gives me, so you know, like I get like 6 bars, let's say. I've got 1.5 left. I don't know how much that means, because I can't find somewhere where it'll actually give me like a remaining estimate of the distance that I can go, but that's kind of crap. I have no idea how much further I can go. B, I just missed the last service station and I have no idea how far the next one is, so hopefully I'm not going to run out of fuel. I've now managed to connect my phone to the Bluetooth, which is good. There's a plus side. And still, I'm pretty comfortable. I don't know why people say these things are horrible for like long trips and stuff, because I feel just fine. I'm going to try and pull over at the next petrol station to fill this up, and then maybe get the manual out. Well, I'll do that when I get home to see like how I can figure out how to get like a remaining distance sort of gauge. But yeah, so far so good, I'd say. I'm loving this car. The sound system isn't the best in the world, but you wouldn't expect it. I think I'll catch up with you at the petrol station, or if I don't make it, I'll catch up with you on the side of the road. Just after I finished recording that last clip, we're now approaching a peage. I have no idea which one I need to go into. There's so many choices. Right, I'm gonna switch my GoPro on too, so you can get a somewhat front-facing view. Okay, that's now recording. How does this work? I've got my ticket. Probably not going to be able to reach this. Ticket. Okay. Take it. 24 euros. 24 euros. We made it, people. Petrol stop here. I'm not convinced. There's petrol, people. It'd be quite nice to get a break actually. Okay, I've taken the camera by hand. It's a mission to get out of this car. They have what I need? They do have what I need. But it's soaking wet here. Okay, how does this work? Go. There we go, figured it out. Now then, how much will this take? Camera angle slightly adjusted, ready to go. It says an hour and 35 minutes. I see how it is, you want to play that way. There are only 51 minutes left and then this road trip is over and I can actually speak to other humans. Woo! It's getting dark, so I figured I would do a little update before it gets completely dark, because I'm not sure how you're going to be able to see me in the dark, to be honest, because my camera doesn't have a light on it and this car doesn't have any lights, so yeah, that might be a bit tricky. Overall, still, I'm not going to repeat myself from what I said earlier, I am still perfectly comfortable, he says as he readjusts his back. One thing I have noticed though, which I also noticed in Sam's 4C, was that you're so low down to the ground in this car that you're directly opposite the sort of the headlights of the other cars, so you often get blinded by cars coming the other way because you're right at the height of their headlights. So that's one inconvenience to being this low. They really are. This is lower than most sports cars, I would say. But apart from that, still driving beautifully. I'm not feeling that tired. I could go for another couple hours happily. I do, however, want to get home before it's completely pitch black, because that would just be nicer. Yeah, I remember to put my lights on because they're not automatic lights. If you thought there would be automatic lights, you were wrong. So far, this road trip has gone very, very well, and there is no better way for me to break in this car. I'm already in love. Maybe we should find a name for this car, should we? Comment below if you think I should name this car the way I named the Porsche Selena in America. But no, I'm already in love with this car. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be, what I was sort of expecting it to be. Because this isn't really going to be my everyday driver, because there's the C-Class, there's the Twizy and all of that. So this isn't going to be my daily driver. It's going to be for like nice days, road trips, that sort of stuff. I'm probably going to end up using it every day anyways, knowing myself. Every day I'll be like, it seems like a good Lotus day. Just so grateful that I've been able to do this. I'm now completely broke, so I'm not going to go on any trips probably for the next couple of weeks, if you guys are wondering, until I save up some more money. No, I am really, really, really happy, and I love the way this specific Elise looks. And that's one of the reasons why obviously I got this one over others. Because I think the matte black with the black wheels and everything just looks beast. So yeah, no, I'm still so excited. So guess what, guys? We're here. We've made it. So I'm gonna get out the car. I'm pretty tired now. I'm going to. I've left the lights on. That's why it keeps beeping. I'm going to get all my bags out, and then I'm going to give you a conclusion of what I thought of this trip. Wow, I'm using my iPhone to shine light on me, but as you can tell, and as I just told you, we are here. So, I don't know how much you can see. Let me spin the screen around. You can't see that much. Let me try and point my light. Nope, still not that much. But anyways, I have arrived now here at home. Sorry, it's really blurry. Here's the situation with the bags. Everything's all still good. I got my GoPro there. And yeah, I mean, overall, I'm just so happy. You know what I really want to check out? I really want to see how the bag that was in the engine bay is doing. So if I pop the hood, I'm not sure how much you will be able to see this. There is a bag in there. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to unpack the car and go and sleep, because that was a long drive and I'm feeling pretty exhausted. Have a quick bite to eat, as it's only about 6 o'clock or something, and then I'm gonna go straight to bed because I didn't sleep much last night due to excitement of picking this car up, and then I did this long drive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But this car, I am so happy with it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoyed the drive. I'll be doing an in-depth tour and plenty of other videos of this car in the next couple of days. And yeah, thank you as always. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see plenty more adventures like this, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you so much. Bye! Ta-da! This is the car, people. This is the little beast that is my Lotus Elise Club Racer. So you'll be seeing loads more. I'll give you more, like I'll do an in-depth tour and everything, but just to show you briefly around the car, it's a matte black Lotus Elise Club Racer, which is really rare. I'm told only one of 3 in the country.